So, I'm here to make a video, and I'm going to tell you. So, Bella and I went to the movies tonight, and we were both thinking, what happened to going to the movies and dressing up when you went? What happened to that? Well, why don't we dress up? No one dresses up for the movies anymore. That's so old school, but that's pretty much what we are. This is what I wore. Some about my favorite decades. I wrote some of the stuff down with my list because I obviously don't know everything about every decade that I've liked. So just to sum it up, I like the 30s, the 40s, and the 60s. Alright, so the 30s, alright, Depression. So what? That's great. But we had the movies, which just starts off everything. We had the movies, and that was the biggest thing. Board games, Monopoly, things like that. And people were always listening to the radio, listening to baseball and any sports they could possibly find to keep themselves entertained. And then books, author like Agatha Christie. And my other favorite decade would be the 40s. So World War II. Alright, that's depressing. Okay. But the guys that had gone off to World War II, they've already seen the world. So the farming wasn't that important. So that just shot down. So the women started working in factories and everything in the 40s. So the men were off to war, so the women worked. And the biggest turn, the blacks could vote. I mean, come on. Nope, the blacks couldn't do anything. They can vote now in the 40s. I mean, that's awesome. And they also discovered a great new big thing, Antarctica. They discovered that was a continent. Yes. The 60s. This is one of my favorites because the youth pretty much controlled everything that happened. 70 million teenagers. Can you imagine that? 70 million teenagers. I can barely imagine. What I'm saying here is we controlled the fads, most of the political stuff, because if we screwed up, then something happened everywhere. So just imagine 70 million teenagers. That's a lot. See, Barbie came out, and the Troll, which was considered a good luck thing, and G.I. Joe came out in the 60s. Who can't love Barbie? I mean, really. I can't imagine growing up without Barbie because she made history. To Kill a Mockingbird came out, and I believe they made a movie about it, but it was one of the greatest all-time books ever. And the Civil Rights Movement, I mean, come on, that was awesome. The 60s Civil Rights Movement, Martin Luther King Jr., and they stopped praying in schools. They said that was unconstitutional, which we can have that argument later. Just message me if you want to talk about that one. Women started getting more into the world here, and they had a group of women, I don't remember what they were called, that decided to come together and work for those rights. And so they started getting the birth control pill was being sold everywhere in drugstores and everything, and abortion became legal in Colorado in 1967. And by the end of 1967, it had become legal in a bunch of states. So that's what happened mostly in my favorite decades. Not to mention you had Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, every other great musician ever. So ask me anything if you want to know anything else. Just look into my world.